Okay, so ladies, we've done the direct high frequency for an oily skin, and we know that we've also got to cover high frequency for a dry skin. With the oily skin, it was a direct treatment, which meant that the electrodes was directly on the skin, drawing out and drying up any of the oily skin problems that the client may have. If it's a dry skin, however, you wouldn't do that process. You would not use the oxygenated cream, you would not use gauze, and you would not be applying the electrodes directly on the skin. It's still an hour and 15-minute treatment because you have your level 2 facial, which is an hour, and then you would be applying a massage for 15 minutes. So not a normal massage, it would be a 15-minute massage, and that massage would include a great deal of effleuraging. So you would do your normal level 2 facial massage, but you would do the extra time would be made up with effleuraging. Effleuraging will allow you to have maximum contact with the client's skin, opposed to if you were just using digits, your fingers or your thumbs. It will allow you maximum contact, and that's what we basically want. We want the electrical current to work as a three-way circuit. The three-way circuit will literally be your client's face, your hands, and the triangle is made up by the client holding an indirect hole like this. So this is made of glass, just like the others are, and you would be applying into your handheld electrode, just like you did with direct, and then you would be asking the client to hold this hole, glass electrode. They would be holding it like this. One hand would be on the glass, the other hand would be securing the handheld electrode, and they would be relaxed. They don't need to be suspended and tense. They would literally relax their arms, either up here on their chest or here if they preferred, or lower down. However they're comfortable, their arms would be totally relaxed holding this electrode. So we've done our facial, steam, exfoliate, everything that we would normally do, and we would now be applying the right massage medium for our client. So in this case, we know this treatment is very good for a dry skin. We know that the electrical current and the contact that you have with your client's skin is going to draw in the moisture and the nutrients and vitamins that was in your massage medium. So anything for a dry skin, you might use ampoules, you might use a collagen massage product, you might just use something that will nourish and infuse more nourishment into the skin. So whichever medium you are going to be using for this client's skin type is now on the skin. So what you would basically be doing is you would be gently circling your client. She is holding a handheld electrode, and you would go up in intensity, and you would ask your client if she can feel at this moment any warmth at all. And you might need to do a couple of effleurages before that three-way contact actually starts to come through to your client's sensation. If she's not, after a couple of effleurage, continue to circulate, do not lose contact. The moment you lift your hand off your client's skin and you lose contact, the connection, three-way connection is broken and the treatment will stop working. So I've gone up now to number 4, and I'm going to continue with these lovely maximum contact effleurages. And I would continue to do that until my client tells me, yes, it's lovely and warm, I feel very comfortable, and that's where I would now continue my treatment with my effleuraging, and then any other movements that you use in your treatment, in your normal massage treatment. And of course at the very end, because we wanted that maximum contact, we are going to continue with these beautiful maximum contact effleurages until 15 minutes is up. This is a 15-minute massage. So use these lovely strokes. Use your palms, your fingers, completely flat to get maximum contact. At the end of the treatment, you would come to the top, you would gently keep contact, and you would take your dials all the way back down. And you would finish as you would normally finish. You can then release your hands and you can turn your machine off. Now, at this point, they've got beautiful cream on their face. That's going to be a barrier to whichever mask you decide to put on. So you would remove your massage medium, and then you would apply your mask, probably for an oily skin, so it could be a clay mask mixed with an oil to nourish and moisturise. And then you would put your mask on as you normally would, and then you would remove that, tone off any excess mask or oil, and then apply your moisturiser and specialised products if that's what you're doing, neck creams, eye creams, any specialised products that you would be using for a dry client's skin. Now at this point, I must say, even though this is just a massage and it's not a direct contact with an electrode, you would still do a sensitivity test. You would still do your tactile or your thermal sensitivity test. And you are talking to your client about whether she's still comfortable, whether the dial needs to go up, whether it needs to go down, to get a good treatment, to get a good reaction, but obviously not to the point that it's uncomfortable for the client. It should be a very relaxing, comfortable treatment.